Shout out CK. Gang.
Everything is chrome in the future.
Keep me a drum, nigga, call me Nick Cannon.
See. And we back at it again with another banger. Today we've been hearing about Hayden Panettiere. Apparently she passed away at 36. And I've been seeing a lot of videos like this one that we're about to dive in right now about the fact that they came and got her because she was talking too much. She spilled the beans on something she wasn't supposed to be doing. She wasn't supposed to say. So we're gonna dive into this conspiracy with the truth is. So let's see.
Hayden Panettiere spoke out about her experiences in Hollywood, and what she said will leave you speechless. She told a very sad story about an incident that happened on a boat, where she was put in a very compromising situation. Hayden had joined a short list of celebrities willing to speak out about what they were put through. Today, we are going to analyze exactly what she was.
I guess it's a short list of celebrities in the sense of they come out and say exactly what happened and what they did or what happened to them. But I'm pretty sure it's a long list of celebrities that, you know what I'm saying, that did go through the same thing. We're about to see what she went through.
Was trying to reveal about Hollywood and attempt to figure out why so many celebrities deal with this issue. By now, all of you should have heard the terrible news that happened yesterday. I want to say RIP to her and give my condolences to her family. This was truly unexpected and insanely sad. I used to watch her in Heroes and other shows when I was much younger, and I was not expecting this at all. She
was in Heroes, Bring It On. She was in some other things, and they said she passed away of cardiac arrest, apparently.
Way too young and had so many years left ahead of her. Sadly, this is becoming all too common in the industry. What's even more tragic is that all of this seems to have happened to her right as she was trying to get her life together. She spoke about dealing with the difficulties of growing up in Hollywood and how they had taken a toll on her.
It didn't feel like I had a normal childhood, normal upbringing, but...
Add this to her becoming a new mother.
Think about it, though. You don't have a normal childhood as a child or a young actor, because what are you doing every day? You're at a set, you're at a movie set, you're remembering lines all day, you're acting all day, and then if you do go to school, people are like flooding you with like, oh my god, I seen you in this new movie, can I get an autograph, can I get this, can I get that? Right now, brother. Right now, brother. Anyway, I ain't see that.
And dealing with depression.
You know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a previous video. But, yeah. You acting all day, remembering lines, getting flooded by peers. That's why a lot of actors are usually homeschooled, or they have school on set. Like they have school at the recording studios or at these places. They usually have a teacher there.
Of that, and she was left in a very difficult position. But it does seem that she was trying to fix whatever was wrong with her by speaking out. Just a few months ago, she released her memoir in which she detailed difficulties while growing up in Hollywood. Like many child stars who developed into adults in the industry, she experienced a lot of things that should have never happened to her. Why does it seem like this part of the story always seems the same no matter what child actor we talk about? They always tend to bring up similar experiences, and most of the time, we can see that they were affected by it. This is what Hayden claimed was deeply affecting her, and she spoke all about it in her book. In her memoir, This Is Me, she recounts a deeply disturbing experience from when she was 18, during a vacation on a luxury super yacht in south of France with a trusted industry associate. This associate, whom she viewed as a protector, instructed her to meet someone in a small cabin. There, she found a famous 30-something British singer-songwriter lying down, and this woman pushed her towards him before leaving.
37 British songwriter. And then she said this, and then apparently 3 months later, she was, you know what I'm saying? She was found unalive. You know what I'm saying? So there are many stories of this, and people have to push. You know what I'm saying? They have to get on that couch, if you know what I'm talking about, to further their career. There's been multiple stories about this and how they've had to do things to further or to be in a movie role. Like it's a stereotype at this point. Like it's a known truth. Like the reason why it's a stereotype, because it's been done so many times, rumored so many times, that, you know what I'm saying, it happens. So for it has to have been something else. Like, it couldn't have been just this, just her coming out and saying this. You know what I'm saying? It had to have been something else
them alone. Hayden claims she was
for them to like come in. You know what I'm saying?
Paralyzed by a lifetime of professional compliance and initially froze. Upon being left alone, though, she flipped out and went into survival mode. She confronted the musician by directly telling him that she didn't know what they told him, but nothing was going to happen before fleeing the room. The only thing was, she was trapped on the yacht and had no option but to hide. Panettiere described the incident as a profound.
Where are you gonna hide? Where exactly are we gonna hide long enough on this yacht? Nowhere, because we can stop this. They could stop this yacht and search this vessel. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Betrayal, likening the feeling to being physically struck and expressing that she was treated like a call girl by someone who had previously acted as a close friend. Many saw this as Hayden revealing the darker side of the industry. They believe
they said they backhanded her ass. Okay, they didn't say that. They said they struck her and they treated her as a proddy.
She was talking about how the backdoor deals are made. People believe that they were possibly offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht. She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she was expected to do as he wanted if she—
Wait. She knew she was going to go meet this man on this yacht?
Offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht. She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she—
Wait.
The darker side of the industry. They believe she was talking about how the backdoor deals are made. People believe that they were possibly offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht. She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she was expected to do as he wanted if she was going to get that opportunity. This is one of the darkest stories I have seen a celebrity detail in their book. She recently did an interview where she spoke about this incident, and when she tells the story in person, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I realized that I was in danger, but by the time I'd realized I was in danger,
I see her talking in Morse code. I don't see her. I don't see her talking in Morse code. I see nothing in her eyes. I see the blinks talking about Morse code.
I was quite literally out to sea, and it was that that moment shook me and was shocking, and I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening, so it took me I was shocked. It took me by surprise, and it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. and to be walked down, down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise. And it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous, and had his hands like this, like this was just, an average day for him. This is something that happened.
To be fair, it is probably an average day for a super famous British rock star. Women, they're just bringing women to him because they're like, oh, wow. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but a lot of these, no, to be fair, a lot of these women will see him and be like, ah, and then jump on him. But I guess she was the exception.
All the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean, that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to, I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing.
Do you think they forced her to do it? They was like, either you do what we are asking you to do, or we're gonna, one, probably stay out here, or two, you probably won't make it back to shore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
New to them.
It appears that what they did to her clearly affected her deeply. She seems visibly disturbed about this situation, as if she was reliving what happened on that day. What she said about being on the boat was the most terrifying thing of it all. It is like they picked this boat so she would have nowhere else to go. This is truly scary, and she is so lucky she made it out of that situation. We have all heard of the strange disappearances that happen out on the sea. Unfortunately,
that's what I'm saying. Like, there have been, you know what I'm saying? She drowned, or she just didn't make it back. She didn't have a life vest. So I feel like she probably did what they asked.
She described them. She never identified this mystery man, leaving his name unknown and allowing him the opportunity to do it to others. This is why so many people feel the industry.
R.I.P. I'm glad she survived that. Pretty sure went on to do more movies and shit, but R.I.P. to Shawty.
Is a wicked place. They hear stories like this, and many feel it reflects the behavior of the industry as a whole. This reminded me of the video the Daily News just released of Beyonce. In that video, Beyonce is seen sitting on top of a music industry executive's lap to discuss a feature of Michael Jackson.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do. You want to sit on? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael. Michael. Hi. Okay, we're in. Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I
don't really see nothing wrong with this one here. This doesn't seem malicious at all.
Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and give. Okay, you're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
Michael.
Yes, Mark.
Here we go.
Hey, yo, Michael, that guy. What?
Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Oh, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
you're putting down the track now.
Yep.
Yeah, Beyonce's gonna go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're gonna give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound.
He was getting over.
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, he sounds like he's either sleeping, he's drugged out. Like, he sounds tired, bro. He sounds tired in this conversation.
the flu when we recorded this.
You know, the flu, I had the
And
flu.
this is only his demo track for everyone.
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so-
sounds when it's when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful.
does.
And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's, you know, these guys can sing. I mean, she's gonna nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right,
All
let's
right.
get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was tough.
He gets very emotional over this song.
And she gets up immediately. It doesn't seem like it's some. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem malicious, sexual. Seems.
Project. I mean, he's.
I'm happy I talked to
him.
Oh, I want to do a little.
Beyonce, who is now one of the biggest names in music, could be seen smiling from ear to ear, sitting on this man's lap talking to Michael Jackson. It almost seemed normal to her. At 19, she knew what was said about the industry, and this shows why she didn't face any resistance to the top.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This doesn't show that at all. No.
To me, this was the same scenario
him.
Hayden Panettiere had described in her book. Many believe that this is one of the only ways you can achieve success.
See, he's trying to compare the two scenarios. One, these two scenarios can't be compared because one is her being forced to sleep with someone
in the
else.
industry. Unfortunately,
You know what I'm saying? Her being forced to sleep with someone else probably to save her life and further her career because she probably wouldn't make it off that boat if she didn't. And then another one is just everyone having a good time and a conversation. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? It didn't give. These you can't compare the two. He's trying to, but I don't see it.
Hayden did not get the opportunity to reveal who the man was. It seemed like she was not ready to open that can of worms, and now we will never know who he really is. Sadly, with all the stories we hear, he is likely not the only one we should be worried about. This is clearly bigger than just one person and indicates it is more of an industry problem as a whole. It seems that so many people are dealing with this, and they end up in a difficult place like Hayden. We have seen this same problem play out with so many other child stars, but unfortunately, Hayden is not going to get the opportunity to fix things, as her tragic passing came while she was working on herself. We have to ask ourselves why this keeps happening in Hollywood. Why does this seem normal in the industry? And why does it seem like everyone in Hollywood has experienced something terrifying? I just did a video on Jenna Ortega, and people online are shocked by her recent interview because she now looks like all the other.
The reason this is anorexia, brother. They are going through transformations because they're trying to fit into this image that I guess Hollywood is putting on them. It's nothing to do with some deep, dark it is them starving themselves, eating lemon wedges, doing food teases. If y'all know, you know. Fucking seaweed lozenge. Anyway, like this, that's a baddie right here. She's hungry, bro. She just needs some food, bro. Like that's it. Like she's just starving herself to make sure that she stays fit for these roles that she's going for. I feel like that's really it. I don't know. I feel like it's just the high pressure of these roles that she's given. High pressure of these roles that she's trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be in. So I don't
know why so many celebrities end up looking for them that more people need to get the opportunity to.
But IRP to Shawty, I feel like everybody is coming into the conspiracy that she was, that they came and got her themselves because she was speaking too much. But if that's the case, it has to be more than just. It has to be more than just this boat incident. Because one, this boat thing doesn't say anything. It doesn't name anybody. You know, and plus it's like well known. It's well known in the industry that you have to do some things to further your. And I'm not saying that everybody does it. Everybody had to do it, but it's, you know what I'm saying, clearly known because it's been done. But all I'm saying is if that's what the conspiracy is, and if that's what really happened, it had to have been more behind just this boat story. You know what I'm saying? She had to have not done what they asked. The whistle blew something in her book maybe. But if it's just this boat story, personally, I don't think it's what people are saying. She probably did just pass because of cardiac arrest. But anyway, R.I.P. R.I.P. Shardy. Appreciate y'all for watching. Tune in next time to this yacht.